My Dolphin 30 pool cleaner stopped working and I pulled it out to check it will move about a foot when I turn it on and quit again.
I'll do all I can to help. Can you tell me more about what's going on?
It's about 3 years old and has worked fine till now.
Is there anything else the expert should know before I connect you? Rest assured that they'll be able to help you.
It is a maytronics Dolphin 30, don't know model number.
Welcome to Just Answer. My name is I will do my best to try and help you solve the issue you are asking about. Please be patient as sometimes it will take a little while for me to reply back to you as I have to do a little research to get you the most accurate answer. Do you have the owner's manual of your cleaner? If not, the model number and serial number are usually located on the inside of the cleaner also. If your cleaner turns on and moves a short distance then stops, usually means that it is a drivetrain or impeller blockage. Have you inspected the impeller to make sure nothing is stuck in it? Inspect the tracks and brushes and make sure nothing is stuck in the tracks or hung behind the brushes or wrapped around them. If you see any debris while inspecting the impeller, tracks, and brushes, remove it. Gently rotate the brushes by hand and see if they move back and forth easily. It is normal to feel some resistance but not much. Once you have done all of the above, try and see if the cleaner will operate properly. If you have done all of above and the cleaner is still not working properly, it could be a hidden obstruction, and depending on how in-depth you want to go, you can take it apart and look for obstructions or possibly have an authorized dealer look at it. My experience with taking a pool cleaner to the dealer for repairs ends up costing more than it would to replace the cleaner in the long run. But, that is my experience and opinion. Let me know what the outcome of the checking all of the items I listed above, and if that doesn't correct it, we will go further into what needs to be done. Don't forget to send me the model and serial number if possible. Hopefully you got your cleaner working.
No, I took it apart and checked tracks and gears and moving parts but did not mess with the electrical parts. Did not make any difference.
Have you placed the unit upside down on the ground out of the pool and see it runs for longer than in the pool? It should run for a minute or so and then stop due to out of water error, but if it doesn't run upside down, more than likely you have debris that has gotten into where the motor gear engages to turn the tracks. You can remove the motors, and I have seen it be a small piece of cotton. If there isn't anything in where the gear engages, it is probably a bad motor. You can use a voltmeter and check the motor, but you have to disassemble the unit. Steps to test a motor. 1. Test Dolphin motor. To test for a bad motor, you will have to disconnect the cable from the top of the motor. To get to the end of the cable, first turn off power. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, unscrew the middle screw and lift off the impeller cover. 2. Remove the cleaner cover by unscrewing the screws at each the 4 corners and lifting off the cover. 3. Place the ends of a pair of needle nose pliers into the holes on top of the cable retainer plug. Twist the plug counterclockwise until it comes out and then slide it down the cable. 4. Pull the cable out of the top of the motor. It may take a little effort. 5. Set the meter to 200 DC and check that the Dolphin cable is attached to the power supply. Turn on the power supply. Then place the meter probes into the plug on the motor end of the cable. If the meter shows 29 volts, you are getting power to the motor. If the pool cleaner does not respond, your motor is bad. At this point, if the cleaner is not still under warranty, it is usually cheaper to buy a new cleaner than sending the cleaner out for a motor replacement. If the meter shows 0 volts DC, go to step 6, which starts explaining how to check the power cable. There is something wrong with the cable of the voltmeter reads 0 volts DC. 6. Check the power cable. Check the Dolphin cable. If you have 29 volts DC coming out of the power supply into the cable, see step 3B, and 0 volts DC at the motor end of the cable, you will want to run a continuity check on each wire in the cable to verify that the cable is broken and needs to be replaced. Remember to unplug the cable at the power supply end. If the continuity checks are successful, check that you are getting a good connection at the end of the plug on the power cable and that all of the pins are in the power supply plug. This is a lot of information and hopefully you can figure out what the issue is. If your unit isn't under warranty, then it is probably cheaper to purchase a JustAnswer cleaner rather than to send yours in for service. Good luck and thanks for using the site, and if I can help further, let me know.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit justanswer.com/ythi.